Hey friends, Mark Holmes here at the Red Brick House. It's another day and we're working at it. Now I haven't been over here all day. I've actually been working on a new house that we're building here in Waynesboro as well. But my son has been in here demoing. So let's see how much work he's really done and if he's worth it. Okay, so we're going upstairs. Hopefully we're going to take down one of these walls today so I can take some of that wood with me and see what it actually looks like underneath. Wow. How are you doing today, Michael? Looks like you've been really busy. A lot of the old plaster and lath, but take a look at our ceiling rafters. Wow. You think those are going to go anywhere? I think not. They look to be about 2 1/4 inches thick, 2x10s, white oak. I'm sorry, antique oak. Amazing. And hopefully we'll probably take this wall down here. As you can see, it's just a partition wall that moves, and we'll put a couple of 2x4s here to make sure nobody falls down the steps. This is probably added much later to the house. I'm assuming that this probably would have been just one big open room. Great job, Michael. One of the problems that we have, go ahead, Michael, step up and down, is when you first walk in here, go ahead, you can get off. The floor itself moves a lot, and that is because of our floor joists are in place. So a lot of times when people have come in the house here, they've stepped on the floor and it's like, oh, this is terrible, it's falling apart. Well, we're going to go down in the basement and take a look at it and see if we can figure out exactly what the problem is. Okay, so here we go up underneath the Red Brick House. Are you ready? I don't know. We may have to call the Ghostbusters here. And let's see what we have. Wow, we have lots of glass. Now, take a look up here. You see we have all of our floor joists, which are actually logs. Now, if you can see up here, like that one's got a little bit of damage where it's finally rotted out. And that one looks like a little bit of termite. But then you have a lot of ones like this that are solid as a rock. So the flooring system itself is okay. Now, what we're going to end up having to do is we'll end up digging some footers down here, and we'll put a mast across here using some LVLs, and we'll run additional floor joists in between here. But we're going to keep all of these logs in here because the logs have been here since 1820, and I want to keep this stuff as much as original as possible. Now, let's go over here to our other side if our extension cord will reach. And right here is where the front door is. And you can see that joist no longer makes it all the way inside there. So what we're going to do temporarily is we're going to go ahead and put a cinder block on the floor, and we're going to put a couple of posts onto these floor joists temporarily until we're ready to go ahead and start doing the complete build out. Same thing with that one. It looks like over the years people have kind of jerry-rigged a piece here and there to try and hold it in place, but we're going to fix it so it'll be good for another 100 years. Okay, so let's take a closer look at it. See, this log itself back here, it's still nice and firm, but the problem is once it gets down here, the ends of it are rotten off, so there's nothing really here for me to jack on. So temporarily what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple of 2x6s. We're going to sister those together. Okay, and by that sister I mean nail it together, and then that way we can put a piece underneath of it, jack this up, and we'll support this for now. And then eventually we'll end up building a pier, like I was saying, right down here, where we'll end up running new dimensional lumber all the way across to carry the load.
There's a red house over yonder, baby.
Okay, so again, you're probably wondering why I didn't just have two boards that went all the way across. Well, to make it easier when we actually go through and put our another floor system in here, we'll be able to run our floor joists right in between these and carry it all the way through. Now you'll notice over here, the doubled up 2x6s are actually now carrying the whole load because they're resting on this main beam and transferring it all the way to the side of the building. So for now, this will be a great support to make sure the house doesn't move anymore. All right, we got these. We've at least got 3 of them started. We still have a couple more, but I think we're going to call that for a weekend. I'm pretty hot, I'm pretty dirty, and I'm pretty disgusting smelling. But for the first week of actually doing some work here, we've actually done a lot. I hope you're having a great weekend. Michael Holmes, at the moment, looks like he's in a coal mine down here in the dungeon. I got jokes. Okay, so we've gotten 3 of the joists done, and you can see that floor is now tightened up. Can you jump up and down, Mike? Back up, jump up and down. Okay, see, that's a lot better. So once we get the rest of them over here taken care of, the floor will be nice and tight. Wow, what an incredible first week with the Red Brick House. I mean, all the discoveries and everything else of seeing those logs up underneath the house, they're still solid as a rock, finding the antique hard pine floor, and even finding out that one of the interior walls is made out of Cumming Groove antique hard pine paneling. So I'm going to clean up some of these and run them through my thickness sander and see what they look like. And I guarantee you they've got a great patina. So thanks for watching, friends. Be sure to click subscribe. Now I'm going to get back to all my cabinet stuff. I've got some built-in closets I've got to put in and Culpin. You have a great weekend.